In last episode, we went down deep into the earth. Well, actually, not that deep after all, but we went deep into the earth looking for resources so we can get tougher and stronger, so we can get more resources, so we can get tougher and stronger, so we can get more resources, so we can get tougher and stronger. So now that you know what's going on, I will see you in the video, and thank you so much for watching. Diggerer is not strong enough to get that demonite back there. Because that is demonite, is it not? Well, I can't get it no matter what, whether it's demonite or something else, so. Because you have to have pretty good diggerers to get that stuff, and that's not something I have at this moment. You know, it could be worse though. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be ostracized because my chopper digger isn't as big as anybody else's. I mean, it's not how big your chopper digger is, it's, you know, how you use it that's important. So, my chopper digger is fine. It's perfectly adequate. I don't feel, you know, like less of an individual because my chopper digger doesn't chop and dig as well as other people. So it'll get there. It just takes time. Another? Oh, but this one. Yeah, alright. Just for those. I can't remember what they're good for. Especially in Thorium. If they are good for anything. I mean, they're good for things, but I don't know what. That's what I was basically trying to say. I don't know what they're good for. Which sounds terrible that way, but it just means that I'm admitting to ignorance. I'm not trying to put them down, just not saying, you know, I don't know what they're good for. Get them out of here. They're oysters. I don't like oysters. I mean, as critters, I like oysters in that they're another creature on the face of this planet and they deserve to live. Oh, there's even more. So I like oysters in that fashion. But for eating, no, I don't like to eat oysters. Oh, hokey smokes! Good lord, it's like there's never an end. Which I understand there probably isn't. Yeah, get out of here. You bother me. I don't want to go downward. I want to go over to get the resources. Because right now it is just frickin' deadly down there. I have not been able to go any place and not get my backside torn off and somebody wearing it as a hat. Which is a weird thing to do with somebody's backside, but still, I mean, takes all types, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't. I would leave somebody's backside where it was. Because guess what? They're most likely using it. And that's my using it as a hat is, while I'm using, not as valid, I would think, as somebody using their backside is their backside. More. Well, give it to me. They're never huge veins, and that's kind of bothersome, but still. You know, as long as I keep finding smaller veins, that's better than not. I mean, I'd rather find a big vein of metals. I'm not going to get the copper. The copper can screw. The copper can screw. I don't even know what I was trying to say with that one. Normally what I would say is like the copper can piss off. Because, you know, it can piss off. But what was I trying to say with the copper can screw? I mean, I got no ideas. I'm coming up blank here, so who knows? Who knows? Literally, I mean, I got no clues. I mean, I keep trying to think of like what I could have meant It just must have been a total lack of brain at the moment, so I'm going to write it off as that, and then we're just going to pretend that it never happened. And of course, the proper answer to that question is nothing. I'm pretending you asked the question, and so of course it's like, well, what do you mean it never happened? What never happened? And nothing, because it never happened. So don't worry your pretty little head about it. That is so condescending, and of course that's what men used to say to women back in, I'd like to say, the ancient and old days, but I'm quite sure men still say that crap older right now. But still, point being, it is a ridiculous thing to say, and it's not going to make people happy if you do. It's like telling somebody to calm down. It's pretty much you're guaranteeing that the hoped for outcome ain't gonna happen. Telling somebody to calm down is like pouring gasoline on a fire. You get the exact opposite hope for reaction there. Unless, of course, your anticipated and hoped for reaction was a huge ball of flame that erupts upward and engulfs you and burns the face right off the front of your skull. Which, maybe? I mean, you know? Thanks a lot. You were supposed to, like, not get in my way, you scumbag. Literally, they are a bag of scum. They are not literally a bag of scum. They are bags of digestive juices, yes. And technically, as a bag of digestive fluids, what they would want to do would be to engulf you in their tissues, soak your flesh with their digestive fluids, and then as your flesh melts off your bones, they absorb it with their own. Not bones, or flesh, but you know, they absorb that tissue into their own bodies because they've digested you. Painful? Not a way I'd want to go. I do not ever want somebody to dump like a hefty 55-gallon garbage bag filled with digestive fluids over the top of me, because I like my bones where they are. Well, I do like my bones where they are, but what I meant to say is I like my flesh right where it is, which is to say on my bones. And I, of course, really like my bones not being bleached with the acids of digestive fluids, and of course my flesh having just melted away. Because again, that would suck. Or at least, you know, I think so. Sounds painful at the very least. Not something I would be in for. Or in for? Up for? I mean, if somebody dumps a 55-gallon container of semi-gelatinous digestive fluids on you, you're in the game. Like it or not, so. And if you ever want to see what that would look like, I think it was like the 1980 or 1990 remake of the movie The Blob, where they have this teenager, he's like maybe like 18 or 19, and the blob rolls over the top of him, and you get to see in horrific detail as his flesh is melting off of his bones, and his bones are melting too, as he is writhing and screaming in agony because he's being digested alive. That's horrific. But then, you know, are there worse ways? I was going to say, there's worse ways to go, but really, are there? That's, oy vey. Okay, we're going down. Because there is a ton of this stuff down here. And by a ton, I mean, you know, not as much as I would like, but at least a little. And a little bit is more worth it than not. Hopefully. I mean, I honestly don't know if any of this is going to help me. Because I am just getting my head handed to me by every single bad guy that comes across, aside from the slimes. I mean, they're all tough, especially the new bosses. I mean, I don't mean bosses, I mean just critters. Like there's the golden lichen, the golden slime, the golden bat. Those are the most mild so far of all the critters I've come across. They use hoplites too in this one, and boy, the hoplites just chew my head right off my shoulders. I mean, literally, I have to, hey, that's a trap. Who puts those down? How? How did they put a trap down in the middle of nothing? But then, oh, there you are. This is the two-dimensional, not the three-dimensional. There could be openings in and out of these places. Either one plane further into the screen, because it's just a two-dimensional clip, or another plane towards us, the monitor. What? There was like nothing there to pick up. Must have just been a hole. You tore my device right up and off the floor, so hey, that learned it. And it did too. Taught him right at, well, it taught it how to die. I mean, slimes could have sexes. Could be 2, 3, 1. I don't know how slimes breed. Could be, you know, like amoebas today, which is just basically cloning. They just duplicate. They duplicate themselves. They split. They turn into 2 other cells. And they're lucky when bacteria and all that split. They don't have like we have on our cells. We have a substance called telomerase that's on the end of our DNA. And each time our cells split, that telomerase gets cut in half. And when you're finally, after your cells have split enough, they run out of this telomerase at the end of the DNA strands, and then they don't split anymore. Your cells stop dividing. They don't die, they just don't divide anymore. And that's not good. Let's see. I'm just hoping. I'm going to go for a little bit further. I mean, let's take a look at the map here. We're going to go a little further out. I have no idea what was going on that screen behind the big black part of the map. Because as you can see, I haven't gone as far to the east here as even some of the other spots that were further. But I'm just not finding any of the materials that I need. If anybody out there, of course, has played through the Thorium mod and knows any hints, tips, or, you know, spoilers, that would be awesome. If you could, if you could give me a hand. Yeah, we better avoid that. Oh, here comes the digestive blob. Come to try to digest me. But I, while technically made out of food, as I'll recall, because we are made out of food. While I am made out of food, I am not in the category of food. So I say the nay. And of course, if you like what you've seen or like what you've heard, if you could toss me a like, that would be very greatly appreciated. Now, if you could also check out my various links down below. I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron. I couldn't tell, it was so dark what kind of floor that was. That would be very, very cool. I am really circling the drain of financial difficulties and ruin this month. I am like minus 350 in my checking. If you could give me a hand in any way, shape, or form, that would be greatly appreciated. I really, really, really need to be able to like pay my rent and buy food and stuff like that. Now, if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes and I deposit them on the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very much. Really? Oh, not a very big place to go after all. Oh, more demonite? And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very cool. Greatly appreciated. Now, I would understand if you did not wish to. Okay, I thought the water was back. Holy smokes. It's like I can't get away from the water. Oh, blue. Is that ice or... Oh, I can't tell. It does look like ice. Looks like an ice biome over there. So we may stop just before we get to the ice. Because I actually don't really enjoy the ice biomes. But hey, maybe it's changed for this version. You know, this mod, this Thorium. I know I said at least most of my thing about subscribing. I can't remember if I said it all though. See, this is what makes it all worthwhile right here. I didn't even have to go deep. Didn't even have to set myself in brace and go deep. And here I found gold. That makes it all worthwhile right there. A very, very good thing. Now I can't remember if this stuff is good, but I know you can sell it at the very least, so hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's worthwhile. What the heck? That's that thing. I'm underneath the... Okay, we're going to get closer over there because that's one of those things. You blow it up and hopefully a meteorite falls. So while I cannot punch my way through the side of corruption stuff, let's see how far the corruption is over. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, that's bad. See, I mean, I can't even fight my way past this thing. I'm gonna die. I don't know how much damage I'm actually doing to it. Hopefully I'm hurting it in some small way. Oh, I am doing a little bit of damage to it. If I could actually like hit it instead of being an idiot. Like I'm doing right now. Oh, I'm dead. Almost killed it though. Almost. Only 9 silver and 8 copper I dropped though. Come on. Come on, take me back. Why do you take so long? Hurry. Ugh. Come on. What? What do I have to do? Why? Well, thank you. At least I only left money behind. See if there's anything I can... Like bars? I don't know what that... I don't know what that means. I have got a fair amount of stuff for some of these. What? There we are. All the things there. Ooh. And copper for big whoopsie doodles. I know. But is there anything I need to make out of gold? I mean, like the gold broadsword 13. Well, I need enough to make like the golden pick. Oh, it's nice that I got the one, but how about the rest? Hey, what the heck? And then everybody are acting weird. gel I can use, and well, these tiny ones that are just 1 bit, these, we'll sell those because, you know. Okay, very, very good. But now, thank you. Now that I got all the bars, let's see if there's anything we can make here. Like 6 melee damage, 55% pickaxe power. 6 melee damage, 50% melee power. Can mine meteorite? Do I need it? Do I need it? I need it. What else can I make? Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? 5. 5. Is it any better? I hope so. Okay, but I also already got the tungsten helmet. Tungsten helmet. Okay. Now let's take a look and see if there's what else I need to buy. I already have a minecart, and my pointy tungsten hammer. My axe is a tungsten axe, so I just need to hang on to my stuff here. Don't be crazy, and then I can make new stuff with the gold bars afterward. So let's put the bars into here because I've forgotten already where I picked them up. Because I am smart. I do need to sell some of this stuff again though. And some of it I just need to put away, like those. And we'll put that away, and that away, and there we go. So we're gonna come all the way up, because I need to put my money away. Well, who are you? Who are you? Oh, you're the bomb person. Actually, you're the person I wanted to talk to, so that works out rather well. Sure. Okay. I needed to get enough to make 99 of these. Okay. Bingo. Oh. Bingo. Oh, yeah, and that. All right. Looks like I got everything there. Son of a Paflern. Okay, we'll put this into here. Well, very cool. Well, definitely very, very cool. Well, thank you very, very much for coming along with me on this journey of exploration. It is very cool. Greatly appreciated. I enjoy playing these games a ton, and it's very, very cool that people enjoy watching. Definitely a good thing. Thank you very, very much. I am going to play this again. I have games in rotation, and I work my way through them, as well as doing my series on indie, smaller, and forgotten gems. So you take care. Have a great day today, and I will see you on the flip side, my friend.